And begin with economic news. The government has announced fresh measures aimed at reducing the rising cost of living. Treasury officials subsidies on essential commodities may be reviewed to caution low income families. So Stena Makori now joins us with the details.
The Kenyan government has announced fresh measures aimed at reducing the rising cost of living. Speaking earlier today, Treasury officials said that subsidized commodities may be reviewed to caution low income families. Economists have welcomed the move and urged faster implementation.
Several counties continue to experience heavy rainfall and flooding. The Kenya Meteorological Department has warned residents living in low-lying areas to remain alert. Timothy Karuga reports.
Heavy rains affect several counties. Several counties across the country continue to experience heavy rainfall, causing flooding and displacement of families. The Kenya Meteorological Department has warned residents living in low-lying areas to remain alert as more rainfall is expected this week.
The Ministry of Education has allocated additional funding to schools and universities. Education stakeholders say the fundings will improve the learning facilities across the country. Kathleen Bochaberi has more.
To you. From overcrowded classrooms and underfunded university laboratories, the cry for better infrastructure in our learning institution has been growing louder. Today, the ministry answered the call. Stakeholders we spoke to say this new funding will directly target the upgrading of libraries, science lab, and lecture halls that have long been neglected. University administrations are calling it a much needed lifeline, while student leaders hope it translates to more comfortable learning environment before the start of the next semester. Reporting live, I'm Kathleen Butchaberry. Back to you in studio.
Fuel prices will remain unchanged for the next 1 month. Transport operators have welcomed the decision, saying it will help stabilize transport costs. Obed Maxwell reports.
Fuel prices remain unchanged for the next 1 month. Transport operators have welcomed the decision, saying it will help stabilize transport costs. Obed Maxwell reports.
And turning to business news, the Kenyan shilling remained stable against major international currencies during today's trading session. Felix Iteye joins us with the report.
Kenyan shilling shows stability in business news. The Kenyan shilling remained relatively stable against major international currencies during today's trading session. Financial analysts say improved foreign exchange inflows have helped strengthen the local currency.
Farmers are being encouraged to adapt modern farming methods to improve food production. Roger Sowino has the details.
Farmers encouraged to adopt modern farming. Agricultural experts are encouraging farmers to embrace modern farming methods to improve food production. Officials say technology-driven farming can help reduce losses caused by drought and pests.
And now to the sports news. Arsenal recorded an important victory in the English Premier League after defeating their rivals in a thriving match. Euodia Sharin reports.
Arsenal delivered another impressive performance as goals from Gabriel Jesus and Noni Madueke secured victory for Mikel Arteta's side. Crystal Palace pulled one goal back later in match through Jean-Philippe Mateta, but it was not enough to stop the newly crowned champions. The win saw Arsenal finish the season with 85 points and lift the Premier League trophy after ending a 22-year wait for the title. Thousands of fans celebrated as Captain Martin Dagar lifted the trophy after the final whistle. The match also was 16 years old Max Donman make history as Arsenal's youngest Premier League star. Speaking after the game, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta praised his players for their determination throughout the season and thanked supporters for standing behind the club. Arsenal will now shift focus for the UEFA Champions League final against the Paris Saint-Germain next week in Budapest.
Locally, Gor Mahia continues preparations ahead of this weekend's league clash. Veronica Wangui joins us with more.
MyFC has intensified preparations ahead of this weekend's league encounter. Team officials have expressed confidence in securing maximum points.
The international news, world leaders continue to call for peaceful dialogue in the Middle East. Lovin Anyango reports.
Peace talks urged internationally. World leaders have renewed calls for peaceful dialogue in the Middle East amid increasing tensions in the region. Humanitarian organizations continue to appeal for protection of civilians affected by the conflict.
In the technology news, a leading technology company has launched a new artificial intelligence program aimed at improving digital communication and online services. And that story wraps up tonight's bulletin. That's all for now. Thank you for listening to MMU Radio News. I'm Samantha Abili. Have a pleasant evening.